Okay, so one more time. As I mentioned, I add a rectangle at the bottom of this window sill from here to here. Then I use push-pull tool, bring it up 3 inch, triple click, right click, make a group. I don't know, if you have a different dimension here, I had 3, so I make it 3 inch thick. If you have the same thing, so you're gonna do the same thing. Then the next step, I would add material. So you can just add a color. So if I go to color and it's kind of really dark brown, we don't have a dark brown. The other option, my suggestion actually, because eventually you need to add paint to your walls. If you go to warehouse and search, I guess I explained this, you can search for Benjamin Moore. Benjamin Moore, and go through models, not product, go to models, and they have many options. So, and they are kind of, they are not up to date, but it's fine. We find probably the color that we like. See, if I go, for example, select this one, I download it. Okay, I download it. So, see, probably you can find the color that you like, hopefully. And see that frame, the molding, it's really, I don't know, even you can maybe add black, no? Looks like black to me, but I don't know, maybe I go with this one. Okay, you know what, I'll go with this one. So you just grab the eyedropper, select the color that you like, and you can come back here and apply it. So this is the bottom of the frame, then I select it, I go with move tool, grab the top corner of this, press Control, and I'm placing this at the top. So now I have the bottom and top molding. Then I have to add just the vertical one. So I change the style so I can see the bottom of the screen. You can either measure it, I don't know, or if you know it. See, this is 2 inch. So then the only thing that I need a guideline here, 2 inch. Then I use rectangle, and here you go. When I have this one, I use push-pull tool. Grab this one, I go all the way, and see at this end, I just click. I triple click, right click, and I make a maybe component because I have more than one. You can name it, or you can just accept it the way it is. And I add material again right away. So when I have the first one, I don't waste my time to go to add rectangle, do the same thing. I just change the style, so now I can see where I need them. If probably they should be all this frame, they should be all the same distance. I'm not sure how you drew it. If it's the same distance, it would be really simple. You just select the first corner here. This is move tool, press Control, and from the same corner, you place it to the same corner of the other one. And after that, if you just type X, for example, 7, you will have them. But if I think it's not the same, they don't match with the plan. So if that's the case, if you don't have them the same distance, so I would do it one at a time. It's not a big deal. Select the first one, go to Move Tool. Just remember, if you're grabbing this point, press Control, so you have to place it at the same point of the next frame. Don't put it here. So I select it here, then grab this one, select it, place it there. So again, it's a little bit more work. If they were all the same distance, it was just one click, but now I have no choice but do them one at a time. So I select this one here. So I have all of those. The only thing is missing is the frame that I have horizontal in the middle. The easiest way, I mean, if you want to cheat, we can grab this one. It's not the best way, but see, it's 2 feet 4. So I can just use measuring tape to find out where is that 2 feet 4. See, grab any point. Make sure you are going to the blue direction. Type 2 feet 4, enter. And then grab the same molding and place it here. This is not the best way to go because, as you can see, there are some intersections that they shouldn't exist. But if you're rendering it, nobody would notice it. But if you want to be really precise, the other option that we have, and it's not a big deal, see, I can just draw a rectangle in between. And again, keep in mind, if you have them all the same distance, you just have to make one and you copy it the same way. But because it seems that they are not the same distance, so I have to do it one at a time. And this one, it's 4-inch. Triple click, right click, make a group, apply the material, and then you have to move it to the right distance. Go to the next one, draw the rectangle, use push-pull tool, 4-inch, triple click, right click, make a group, apply the material. You can make all of them, then move them all at the same time to the right height. So when you are done, basically, if I'm done with all of them, you can add the glass. So remember, the glass would be in the middle. So I start the rectangle from this corner, and I can lock it to the red direction, and I just show SketchUp that I'm interested to put it in here. So it would automatically put it in the center. Or you can just show exactly where you want to put it. When I'm done, triple click, right click, make a group, and apply the material. So glass and mirror, and I can apply the material. Again, if you have them all the same distance, it would make your life much easier because the glass and this frame, they are all the same size. And so I know if anybody did it that way, see how easy it should be. See, if they are all the same distance, when you finish one of them, you do this one, glass and this molding, select them all, then go to move tool, and again, you have to place them, for example, from here, control, to here, and then I just type X, for example, 7. So I just need less. So X 5, and I would have them. Okay, but as you can see, because they are not the same size, first one I have a gap, and the last one, it's kind of going inside the wall. But even if you are doing it one at a time, it's not a big deal. It just takes you guys a few minutes. So that's it. It's not that hard. You can add the window like that, and the other side is exactly the same thing. To remind you guys, then when you are done, you can add the ventilation. See, you add a rectangle, push-pull tool. I guess it's coming to the bottom of the window, or you can measure it. Triple click, right click, make a group, apply the same color. So I grab this color and apply it there. So even without any detail, it looks fine. If you want to add detail, it's up to you. But again, because I realize most of you guys, you don't have a precise plan. They have bigger and small, have a bigger and smaller length. It would make it hard. I would keep it this way because you will have furniture, many stuff in front of them. Nobody would notice. The last thing is if you are done and you want, you can add the crown molding. It's exactly the same as the baseboard. So either you can use the same plan, or you can just draw them one at a time. You can add the, you know, what do you call it? The path, you know, individually. So what you need, you just need to draw the section of your molding. I don't know exactly the size of your molding, but for example, I would draw, probably start from here, and I go to the red direction. Imagine that, I don't know, anybody knows the dimension? See, this is the molding. I don't know, if I go maybe 5 by 5. So see, I go in this direction, type 5, comma 5, and I use this to draw the shape that I like. I mean, not that I like, that something really similar to what you see here. So I don't know, maybe it's something like that, or maybe I connect them and I just add more detail, you know, then I can just add something like this there. I don't know. This is something simple, but probably it would do the trick. So now that you have the, oops, why it's, oh my gosh, what I've done. So I didn't draw in the right. That's why I would just add the first line like that, an angle, then I add, you know, different shape to that, because see, it's easy to go in the wrong direction. Or maybe this one come out. So now that I have the surface, you need to specify your path. So I can just draw it, or again, you can just use your floor plan that be copied outside. See, for example, it goes there and probably stop there. So if I triple click, remember, press Shift, remove your profile, go to Follow Me tool, and here you go. So when you are done with the first one, okay, I forgot to ask you guys, this is really important. You just save a scene from the top view like that. So I go add a scene, and I name it, right click, rename, top. So anytime that you're stuck in the middle of area, you just click here and you go back to this view. So triple click, right click, make a group. So here you go. You can add the crown molding. You have hopefully your baseboard. You can add this part, the window, and that's it. If anybody want to add detail here, let me know. I can just show you something simple, but I don't think you really needed to do that. Any question? No?